watching movies and dying inside.
Hi there, gang. I just saw Superman, written and directed by James Gunn, now in theaters. If you're a fan of big screen superhero comic book adaptations, you're no doubt familiar with James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy over at Marvel Studios. The trilogy of films had a lot of heart, and also bizarre, creative, oddball action and characters. While Gunn's first DC project, The Suicide Squad, had a lot of the latter with smatterings of the found family that permeated the Guardians films, it's almost entirely the opposite with Superman, full of unironic heart but still a uniquely James Gunn experience. While there are beautifully strange ideas and concepts to be found in the latest big screen outing for the Man of Steel, at its core it's a pretty straightsforward story about David Cornsweet's Superman, trying to fit in as both a godlike figure who's also just a guy from a small town, trying to do right by both his biological and adopted parents. It assumes you're familiar with the basics of the Superman mythos, but does provide details if you're in the dark. Even then, it doesn't overstuff the film or let it get bogged down in extraneous minutiae. There's a lot to take in, but everything you absolutely need to know is in the film. However, if, say, you want to know, for example, how Metamorpho came to be, you can find that out easily enough. This is a beneficial and wise approach, since there are over 30 characters drawn from Superman comics and other media in the film. And yet, each one is there for a reason, all in service of the story. Sure, it might not have needed Green Lantern or Hawkgirl, but why not? And their inclusion doesn't just feel like setup for spin-off films. In fact, the only key Superman character that really doesn't get a lot to do is Wendell Pierce as Daily Planet Editor-in-Chief Perry White. And even then, he still gets stuff to do. Rachel Brosnahan and Nicholas Hoult do great work as Lois Lane and Lex Luthor respectively, and hopefully will continue to explore and develop the characters further in future projects. It's reductive to state that 2025 Superman is the bizarro Zack Snyder Man of Steel, but it's bright, colorful, fun, and has serious stakes even if it doesn't take itself too seriously. Plus, check out this popcorn bucket. Huh? Pretty rad, huh? Yeah.